Hey folks, how we doing? Hope everybody's doing all right. Everybody hanging in there? Got a lot of stuff going on, huh? I think people are starting to realize that this is going to be a real bad situation for everybody. Yeah, we're just starting this. This is a brain dump. This is a legitimate brain dump. So I don't have anything to talk about, but of course I always find something to talk about. It seems that a lot more people, at least on YouTube, are starting to, and I'm not talking about just regular talking heads. I'm talking about former colonels, former folks that work for the Department of Defense, you know, those type of folk, military experts. And they also mentioned about the possibility, as I said yesterday, day before yesterday, that Israel is getting towed up, okay? And they're also have mentioned that it's possible that they could use a weapon of mass destruction without me actually saying it. On Iran. So folks, just know that possibility is out there, and get this, even your president and the Matrix, even he has mused. Well, you know how he is when he talks. He's all over the place, right? So he'll say things, but he'll say it, and in about 15 seconds he'll negate it, affirm it, negate it, affirm it, negate it, affirm it, and then you're finishing like, was that a yes or no or maybe or what? But he's a con man. Yeah, us black folk, we've known he's a con man. It's the rest of y'all that worship. Yeah, you know what I mean. That's sad. I have seen some folks of European descent. In fact, I saved it as a favorite on TikTok because she was the first white woman that actually broke it down succinctly. I wasn't her audience, and she actually made a point of saying, "This is for, I'm talking to the white people out there." And she broke it down that, well, I saw two people. I saw another white woman. A couple white guys are coming out now and saying that, hey y'all, we've been fed the goods here, and the goods were rotten. Talking about how you guys have been, I'm talking about white folk, how we've been propped up since we were little and indoctrinated, and then with the church and all that. And they're saying the only way out of all of this, now it's obviously an international issue now, but we all know that white folk are the ones that created the chaos in the world. And if I'm saying something that's out of turn, yeah, let me know. But you know I'm not saying anything that's out of turn. History is showing us this. So, the only way that this is going to get all turned around, specifically in the Matrix now, is that y'all are going to be the ones to turn around. It's not going to be people of color. Okay, we've been making that point over and over again. You see, we're still not out in the streets. That's not going to happen because now we're telepathically speaking to each other. We don't even have to, pick up the phone or send somebody a message. It's telepath. We know now. We got the message finally, right? Hundreds of years, but we realize, oh, these motherfuckers over here, they're trying to hurt us. See what I'm saying? It took generations. Now back to the white folk. Y'all are the ones got to take care of this. And maybe you don't want to. Maybe the mere fact that you triple down and you put that guy back in office again is an indicator that you are okay with what's going on. And you're also okay because you're still not out in the streets. Not like you were when y'all were climbing up on those steps at the Capitol and shitting in the hallways over there. We know what's in you. So until all that's happening, because also we know that you guys have the weapons. Y'all have the weapons. There are more weapons in the United States of America per capita than any other countries combined on the planet. So do something. Do something. And then you're there. Y'all said an approved war. It's a criminal. He went into war. He's already a criminal. Now he's a war criminal. But y'all went off and signed off on that bullshit. And to think that the whole system is made up of lies by PDF filers. That's what makes this just so surreal. But it's real, right? Salute. This is a brain dump. This video is for information, education, entertainment purposes only. It's too hot. So anyway, unfortunately, I can't tell you how blue I am and really, really feeling low that I have to come back into the Matrix. I've never felt like that. I've always said it's good to come back home. This is home, right where I'm standing. I'm okay with this over here. I feel safe over here. I don't feel safe in the United States of America. I don't feel welcome in the United States of America. My home, my ancestors built that place. But I've come to the conclusion that my ancestors prepared me to escape. Still that whole mode of escaping, right? Thank you, my ancestors. Thank you. You remember the last time I went home this last year? I told you guys I landed in Seattle, right? This is a brain dump. What do we say on here, long-time followers? You can either stay or you can leave. I don't give a fuck. All right, I'm going to talk. Landed in Seattle, international flight, come in, get off the plane, get out into the terminal. I like Seattle's terminal, by the way. But the specific time I walk, and I'm trying to get over to the connecting flight to get to BWI, right? So I'm walking through the airport, and everything else within the main part of the airport was kind of, it's good. It's good to go. I was okay with that. But then when I got over to the wing where my departure was for the flight, the domestic flight, going over to BWI, and all those people sitting up in there, in that corner, gray people. I call them gray. Sad, depressed, of course, no color, because that obviously they didn't sit out color. making my one shade. Maybe I was, but you just look dingy, just no vibrant shit, and everybody just sad. And I sat down. I got a chair, I sat down, and I was like, this is how it is here? And I knew from that point on that trip home, this is the trip when I went home when Mr. Boots was on his way up out. He was waiting for me. That trip. And it was mostly people of European descent. Mostly. There's a couple brothers and sisters up there trying to get back to Baltimore. But mostly it's them. I was like, but y'all did that. I can't imagine how it's going to be this time when I get back. It's going to be a lot worse, I'm sure, because those people European descent know that that privileged shit that y'all were rolling around with since you were born, that doesn't exist anymore in your United States of America over there. Y'all can forget that shit. Y'all know different than what we've been going through for 400 something years. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care where you live. They're coming to get you too. I'm preaching now because I talked about this bullshit. I've been talking about this shit for 3 years. I can get up on my horse and ride this motherfucker right now because I told y'all this is how it's gonna go down. You got your dictator. You got him. This video is for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. So, I'm so blue that I still haven't even booked my ticket yet. I am putting that shit off as long as I can. I don't want to wait too long because, the price. And by the way, as I'm watching these last couple of weeks, yep, once that shit started over there in the Middle East, ticket prices are going up. And it has little red warnings in different places. You might not want to go that way. But by the way, over the last couple of years, I've been flying east from here, flying east, headed east as opposed to flying west. When I fly west, my stops when I fly west are, y'all know, a couple airports in Saudi Arabia, Doha, Qatar, Dubai. Tell you, my ancestors, they look out for me. So these last couple of years, I've been coming the other way. Seattle, San Francisco, right? Sometimes LA. And then hopping over this way, flying to Seoul, Taiwan, right? Hong Kong, and then come on down to Manila. But because of the fuel, the prices are creeping up. I don't want to wait too long before they're out of reach, because I have to come back home. I said home. I have to go back to the Matrix. Only one reason though. It's only one reason. I'm going back. Oh, that just hit me. That hit me. I just got a little pain. To do my taxes. And you know why it hit me right here like that? Because the taxes that I pay and the taxes that you pay that's coming out of your check are supporting everything that's going on over there in the Middle East. We're all responsible, y'all. Somehow, some way. That's our money that pays for all those Patriot missiles that they're running out of. What a game. They got us, huh? They got us. I'm talking about them white men. They put a whammy on all of us. Yep, you too, white women. And they're eating your children. To top it off, put that cherry on the top. And they're eating your children. And you're not safe. Don't think you're safe with them. They'll get your ass unalived. Okay? Anyway, I gotta come back and do my taxes. That's one of the reasons. The other reason I have to check on my place. This is the longest I've been away from my place since I've owned it. And I want to make sure everything is okay. I haven't gotten any news or anything, so I'm knocking on some wood here. Knock on wood. Because it's winter time, so we had to get through the winter. That was my concern. So make sure everything is okay. And then this time, I'm not gonna be back long. I won't be back longer than a month. I'm here to tell you, okay? I wish it could be even much, much shorter than that. Oh man. Because I don't have any people that I'm trying to see. There's nothing like that. I just straight up. It's hard to believe, isn't it? I am much the loner. I am that guy. I don't have anybody there that I need to see. Want to see or need to see. Stay hydrated, y'all, okay? That's the most important thing too. Stay hydrated. Check on my place. I need to get my refrigerator, get the repairman out to fix my refrigerator. If you got my long-time followers, you guys remember I was going through that shit with my refrigerator? Yeah, I left that shit right where it was. When we get back, I'll take photos of it so you can see the doors wide open, drawers it's open, and shit leaked out. Yeah. The dryer, all that shit kicked up and jacked up on me all at the same time. It was about that time because it's probably it's relatively old stuff. Looks new, but it's old. Dryer went up, so I got to get people to come out, check that out, check out the refrigerator. It's gonna cost me, I know, but I'm mentally prepared for that, right? I told you guys about my car, right? How we prepped that to actually leave for a long period of time, so disconnected the battery. Remember all that? Okay. So I got to remember, don't just go hop in my car and think I'm going to go somewhere. No, I need to hook the battery back up. You know, I'll know once I get in because the fucking lights won't come on. So I'll just get that going again. Oh, and another thing. I was telling you guys that there's a grocery store that I have around where I live that's pretty expensive. It's like a health food it's a health food store. It's set up as a health food store. That's what it is. But in the back, they do actually sell some groceries that are supposed to be, you know, top tier, fast fed. See how it's set to right there, right? Fast food, it's killing you. Grass fed, right? So they have the eggs and the chicken, things like that in the back. So I'm going to go there to shop. I'm not going to survive while I'm there for the couple of weeks. I'm not going to be going to the local grocery store because that shit is not real. I'm convinced. Because every time I go back, I start feeling a certain way. When I start looking at myself in the videos, I'm like, dude, yeah, you're that old because you look like, because it's from the fucking food you're eating. This is a brain dump. This video is for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. I have to say it. So you gotta smile. You gotta smile. You gotta smile through all this, okay? Remember to smile. Because if you don't smile, remember we always talk about take care of your mentals. Take care of your mentals. It's bad, y'all. It's a bad situation. I saw a young man, young man. He's probably in his early 20s. And his whole video, and I put that down as a favorite too. And he said, and I used to think this, he's a young dude too. I've been thinking like this all my life. That's why I'm where I am right now. Excuse me. That's why I am where I am right now. He says, the whole premise behind the video is, why would anybody want to bring a child into this world? And it was very thorough. I have to put the link somewhere. I'll let you guys go check him out. It was very thorough. He was asking all the right questions. I've been saying that all my life. We can bring somebody up into this madness. And I believe in souls, right? So I say, why bring a soul, S-O-U-L, into this world? Because there's many, right? There's many. This isn't the only place, y'all. Don't think we'll do whole videos on that. This is not the only place. I already know that my soul lives forever. So that's, again, do I need to talk about that whole thing again about no fear? Okay, we can do that. It's in the one where it says 4 videos. Go back and look at that one. Y'all still haven't, by the way. I check it out. I look at the analytics on it. Look at all the folks that are on here following. No, and people are still not there. And then there are some. I know who you are. Like I always tell you, I know who you are. Y'all have gone over there and checked it out, commented, because I want you guys to understand that there's only one reason that I get up here and stand here and do this shit. Other than that, you would never know who I was. Well, yeah. So he was saying, why would anybody want to bring somebody in? And then the way he was breaking it down was a lot of it, because people come up with all these different reasons, and he was going down the list of things where people have been telling him the reason that you would want to bring some, and he was saying, well, that kind of falls in the category of being selfish. I was like, oh, young man, break it down, young man, break it down. Everything, people would shoot that at him. I'm not going to say it because I want you to see it for yourself. Yeah, that sounds kind of selfish. I want my genes to keep going forward into the future. That's selfish. He said that. I agree. Who are you? Who are you to bring a soul here to go through the suffering that you went through? So you should know better. But what happens is, because of the way they set the system up, they make you believe that that's what you're supposed to do, right? With all the commercials showing you the family settings and all that, and again, they got us, y'all. They got us. Anyway, let's switch topics, because I don't want people jumping in my comments. And he made the video. I didn't make it. I'm just telling you about the video. This is a brain dump. This video is for information, education, entertainment purposes only. What else? Like I said, I didn't have too much to talk about on here. We can switch gears and get back over to the Middle East, talk about that a little bit. Israel is going to be gone, in my opinion. And not just me, the experts are saying it too. They're not showing you. They're not showing you what's going on. I can see, I got shit over, I got sources. Israel is fucking going away. Iran, they are jacking that place up. Good for them. Protect yourself. You didn't start that bullshit. You over there minding your business. Business may not be cool, but see, we don't ever know. I'm talking about over in the West. We don't ever know, because we know that our government, that government, they are diabolical. They've been operating shady forever, from its inception. So we never know really what's going on, but just because they put it in the media, you don't know what's going on in Iran in terms of they're talking about all these people getting unalive. How the fuck do we know? But you see how they work now. So right now in Israel, any coverage coming out of there to you guys? Nope. That's propaganda, y'all. And then you got Peter, the couch surfer on the weekends. You got that guy, Peter Kegseth. You got that dude, is it Kegseth? Yeah, I said it, because he's a drunk. You guys see him stand up there? I went and watched it. Is that what y'all think a man is? How many times he been married? How many children he got? But that's a man. That's what y'all think. That's a representation of strength for y'all. Y'all really have fucked up. Excuse me. I really went there that time. I'm sorry. That came out. That came with my chest on that one. This is a brain dump. This video is for information, education, entertainment purposes only. One thing I am looking forward to, I'm switching gears. Getting back into my kitchen over there. This is the kitchen. I like this. This is cool. This is cool. But I really like, because that's where it kind of all started over there in the kitchen over there with the brain dumps. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, that's probably the only thing I'm really looking forward to. One other thing I'm looking forward to, now that I think of it, it's not people. I'm not looking for, like I said, there's nobody I need to see. But checking out the NBA, I haven't seen any NBA games, even though, yeah, I know people talk about it's fixed and all that, but they're still very athletic and they're getting it done. I played ball, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate what they're doing out there, because I know that shit, what they're doing is unbelievable, because I played. Salute. But I'll be back before all the playoffs and all that shit start. But see how I'm trying to normalize everything? In my mind, you see how I'm just trying to I'm gonna go back and watch some basketball, you know, that. Deep down inside though, I know everything is going sideways. All right, let me get off of here. I got shit to do, like buy that damn ticket. I'll see you guys in another video. Take care of yourselves.